of all, welcome back to Ab Fab. This week I thought I would just do my March tops and flops. If you're interested in finding out what my March tops and flops are, then just continue watching this video. Alright, so I thought I would just, as usual, start on kind of like the bottom four and then finish on a really high note. So we're going to start with the very first product, which is, I'd like to say, surprisingly not as good as I thought it would be. Even though it's drugstore, it's really known to be a good powder product, and that's the Physicians Formula. This Physicians Formula is the actual mineral wear talc-free pressed powder in translucent. It's beautifully milled. There's the actual compact. You can see that it kind of swatches out really nice. It blends really nice on a dry hand. Here's the only problem. The problem that I was having with this Physicians Formula drugstore is that it just didn't matter how light I put the product on. It didn't matter how, light a dusting. It either grabbed to my concealer under my eye, it grabbed to my primer or my foundations, and I try to put it on lightly to set my makeup and brush it off, and it always just settled into the fine lines and wrinkles. And when you have mature skin, really that's the last thing you want, is something setting into your fine lines and wrinkles. So I was pretty excited because it's Physicians Formula and it's known to be a good brand, and it was talc-free, which are all really important. But unfortunately, because it's into the fine lines and wrinkles, I'm going to have to make the Mineral Wear and Translucent Talc-Free Pressed Powder by Physicians Formula a definite flops for me for March. Okay, so the next product that I want to talk about is another Physicians Formula, but this product isn't so much that I was disappointed in the overall product as it was the shade. So what I'm talking about is the Physicians Formula. This is their new Butter Bronzer. Beautiful packaging, as you can kind of see. It's like very summery, and when you open it up, it doesn't disappoint. It has a very sort of light, sort of pineapple beachy scent to it, which is actually kind of fun and sort of already sort of makes you feel like you're in the mood for spring and summer. Unfortunately, I don't know if it comes in 3 shades. I didn't Google that out before, but I got the light bronzer, this particular color, and I saw it in the medium. I'm just giving you sort of a fair warning. I didn't find anything necessarily wrong with the product. I mean, you can see it there. It's very velvety, very smooth, but that's kind of the, the payoff. And you can see it on the back of my hand, which is also fairly light. So what I'm trying to say to you is, if you're looking at buying the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and you're fair complexion like myself, then just don't waste your time with the light. At least go to a medium, and then you should get some nice kind of, sun-kissed look. But for me, because it was the fair and it didn't matter how much I applied, it wasn't really giving me that sun-kissed glow, and definitely too warm to use as a contour. So for all of those reasons, I'm making the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Light a definite March flop. This NYX a Super Skinny Eye Marker. This is in Carbon Black. And I was pretty excited because I love NYX products. And when I got it home, I mean, just take a look at this fine tip there. It's beautiful. First of all, if you're not really that, I guess, skilled in using these pen eyeliners, they do take a little bit of practice, a certain skill set to kind of get them evenly. But what made this a whole lot worse was that even when I was as steady as I could with getting sort of that wingtip look, it wasn't dispersing the actual liquid evenly. So it was kind of like, I'll see if I can reproduce it here a little bit there. So there's a line that I started, even pressure, and it sort of delivers, skips a little, delivers a little bit more. It needs to just be so fine, and I don't have that same problem with my Kat Von D Tattoo Ink liquid liner, which is a similar delivery system. So I'm not sure if this is a dud. I certainly, like, I've shaken it, I've tried it many times. I think it's really would be good for definitely thicker lines, because if you really press hard, you can get a much thicker, very black line. And I like the idea it was carbon black, but unfortunately, because it doesn't just quite deliver on a fine line, that nice even line, and you have to go over it time and time again, which then causes all other kinds of problems, I'm going to make the super skinny eye marker in carbon black by NYX a definite March flops for me personally. And the very last one is kind of surprising. It's only on my March flops because I didn't read the package. So what I'm talking about is the very famous L'Oreal Luminous Mascara in Blackest Black, and obviously a drugstore product. I went and I purchased it thinking it was going to give me lots of length, lots of volume, and like I said, you know, very well high rated as far as the L'Oreal mascaras, and they do make some really great mascaras. The problem was I didn't read the package. So I have the package right here, and I'm just going to read to you what it actually says. 5 times fuller lashes, bold volume building mascara, dramatic volume look. This is ultra volumizing. So you get from everything I said that this is more about the volumizing of your lashes. And then on the ingredient list in the back, it states that the second and third ingredient are paraffin and beeswax. So a lot of wax. So I get it home and I don't read the package. Of course I don't read the package, and I see the brush, and I love this kind of brush. It's like a fiber brush, and it's really full, and I go to sweep it across my lashes, and it basically just enveloped each one of my lashes into like a solid coating of the paraffin and the beeswax. And then I thought, wow, okay, very full coverage. So I thought I'll just put it back in, give it the old shimmy and shake. I'll try to separate the lashes. No, that just added another layer that built on to the first layer, exactly as the package said. Buildable maximum volume mascara. So if you're looking for that look, and there is that look that people like, that is kind of the chaotic full black volume mascara, this is definitely your mascara, because it is everything it said it was on the package. Unfortunately for me, I wanted some volume, but mainly definition and length. If any of you would like this lovely voluminous mascara, let me know. I'll be happy to send it to you, because I won't be using it because it just kind of looked like tarantula legs on my eyes, which was not quite the look I was going for. So for that very reason, and that reason alone, I'm gonna have to make the L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara in Blackest Black one of my March flops. Okay, let's just finish out now with my top 4 sort of favorite products that I've been using for March. So of course I've got lots of different things, but some of them I've covered in previous videos. But these happen to be my 4 most favorite things that I reach for almost every day, over and over again, and I will certainly repurchase. So let's start it off with the Buxom, and this Buxom is the full-on lip shine or lip polish in the color Sophia. So there is the pretty bottle, and I just think it's perfect. I'm not a real big lip gloss fan, but I have to say I do like lip gloss in the spring and summertime. I think it kind of gives a youthful sort of fresh look to your lipstick, and it's hard to see, but it just gives the tiniest little sort of kiss of sort of pink coloring onto whatever lipstick you have. And it doesn't have much of a fragrance, maybe a little one, but I just love it because it really does just sort of play up your lipsticks, and as you know, I love my sort of pink nude lipsticks, and I just think it's really, really pretty. I just love it. So for that reason, the Buxom Full-On Lip Polish in the color Sophia is one of my March tops. Okay, so going hand in hand with the lip gloss is this. So I'm sure that you've all seen MAC lipsticks before. Absolutely nothing new about this particular lipstick, except that it's new to me. So it's one of their Cream Shine lipsticks. This is in the color Modesty. So just take a look at that. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. Excuse me while it's smudged on one side. One of those sort of nudie pinks, but I just love those for the spring. I'm just gonna swatch it out for you. There it is there. And I just think for me, I've never, used it before. Love, love, love that color. I just think that, again, it's so youthful, and can be jazzed up or sort of made to be very conservative in the daytime. If you haven't picked up a MAC lipstick recently, go into the store and just have a look and have a smell, because these lipsticks smell redonkulous. They smell like freshly baked vanilla cupcakes. I don't know how else to tell you. They are just like absolutely divine. You just don't even want to put them on your lips. Just pop them in your mouth. That's what you want to do. Great marketing on the scent. Love the packaging, of course. It's the matte black with MAC in the middle. And to top it off, of course, MAC is Canadian. So could there be anything better? This is definitely a March tops for me. Okay, so the third March tops for me has to be this one that I picked up in Sephora just because I saw it all over the place. And I'm always, again, that 40 plus group looking for a really nice eye cream for the daytime to be put on before makeup or a touch up throughout the day. It basically is what they call their 3-second fix up. It brightens, it moisturizes, and it just helps to perk up the whole eye area. And that is the Clinique Pep-Start eye cream. And when it came out, I don't know why, but this particular design had a bit of a controversy. It's not rocket science, people. It's just a roller ball. You just pop it up, you squeeze the product out, you roll it on underneath your eye. Might I suggest you roll it on from the tear duct on out. You can drain all the lymph fluid into the actual lymph nodes, and so that's a better way of doing it. But either way, it's beautiful. It goes on. It's quick. It's easy. And Clinique is an amazing company for the amount of money that they spend in their research and development, and they have been known to make some crazy, effectively good eye creams. So I think it retailed in Sephora for $31 Canadian, and this is 5 fluid ounces. So I do use it day and night, so it's probably, I can see by the light there that it's probably 2/3 left, but I've been using it every day and absolutely loving it. And it's for all of those reasons that the Clinique Pep-Start with the peptides is a March tops for me. Okay, so the last product, I don't think I've ever done a tops and flops where I talked about shampoo. And you may notice just recently I got my hair cut for the summer. With some low lights, and I'm really happy with it. But the one thing that will kill any nice color or any nice hairstyle is like flathead, and it can happen when you have fine hair. Even though I have quite a lot of it in the back, I have very, very, very fine hair, and I have some beautiful and very high-end expensive shampoos. But I always am on the lookout for a good drugstore shampoo, and I found it. This is the John Frieda. This is their luxurious volume touchably full shampoo, and then they have the conditioner to match. This is amazing. I mean, John Frieda, when it was in the salons, was always a really, really great hair care line. They've nailed this one on the head. Everything it says it is, like, gently cleanses for a natural look and feel that gives natural volume to the hair. That's all I have. I don't have any product in my hair. It's just literally this shampoo. And atop of that, I mean, the smell of this shampoo, ridiculous. Like, it smells like fresh apples. like a fresh apple orchard. I don't really know it. I don't even think it has a description of the scent, but it is like fruity and it's fresh, and I just absolutely love it. I don't know what else to say. And I use this probably more than my high-end shampoo. I kind of alternate so that, you know, can shock my hair, but I absolutely love this. So if you have John Frieda in the drugstore near you, it would probably be sold North American wide, and I'm not sure about my family and friends in the European market, but hopefully it's a drugstore brand for you as well in the pharmacies. And if it is, pick yourself one up. I know you won't be disappointed. So for all of those reasons, this John Frieda Luxurious Volume Shampoo is a definite March tops. That's it. That's my March tops and flops. I hope you really like the video. It kind of always just sort of gives you an idea. It's not so much really what I say. I'm a consumer like you. And what I found is some of the things that I paid my hard-earned dollars for that were kind of flops, it sort of helps you to decide. If you were looking at that mascara, if you were looking at that eyeliner or those bronzers or pressed powders, you kind of throw a cautionary eye to it. And if you were looking for a good eye cream and you were looking for a good lip gloss or lipstick or shampoo, that's the idea of this video. It's just sharing the information with you, which is what my channel is all about. It's just having fun talking about makeup and doing makeup review. I hope you really do enjoy this. I love to read your comments, and give this a thumbs up if you really like this video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel AbFab, just hit the subscribe button. It really doesn't cost you anything. I upload once a week, and you can come back week after week and we can talk about all things to do with makeup. I really hope you have an absolutely fabulous week. Bye everybody.